Here we are.
Back again.
Back again. So, the night does not belong to God. Let me bring the lyrics back up here.
Yep.
So that we can
And as I was
this.
saying while we were listening to it, because I've never actually seen the lyrics before,
Yes.
I didn't realise how little lyrics were actually in this song.
Yeah, not that many.
Yeah, there's, I want to say like 50 words that just get repeated over and over again. But yeah, never noticed, still dope.
Still a great song.
Yes.
Very, very good song. I think there's something I didn't even realise now, and I know the words.
Yeah.
Like, I've heard the song a bunch of times, and I know the words.
Something about seeing the lyrics, it's different.
Makes a difference.
Yeah.
But Lovers Entwined, I know for the last time, means that it's like a, I suppose, having sex for the last time, right?
Yes, this is him saying this is the last time that I'm doing this. I know that from leading up to this, I had thought that maybe our relationship could progress to a new level, but I know now that you will never actually be mine. Yeah. So this is the last time that I'm doing this, and then I have to walk away.
Yeah. And so, like, it's a bit... sorry, the reason I'm having trouble speaking, the reason I'm having trouble collecting my thoughts is because I'm thinking about, obviously, the other songs as well and how all of this fits together.
Yeah.
But with just this song, now it sounds like he's asking, give me the night to be with you, right? Like, that's the...
Yeah.
That's really what it comes down to. The night is like heaven.
Yes.
Because it's great.
But then in the light of day, he's like, no, we actually still have all these problems. There are all these issues that mean that we will never be together in the way that I want. Because without going into all the other albums, it feels like Vessel, or whoever the main character of all these stories is a massive romantic. And they would like that nice, stable relationship. They just don't seem to choose nice, stable people.
Yeah.
So
I think
this happens.
And yeah, trying to figure out when, like, living by daylight, if the point is that daylight's the opposite.
Yes.
The thing that it's getting me, and the thing I'm picking up at the moment is that it's not necessarily physically dead, but the relationship between them is dead during the day.
Yes.
So
yes, they have sex, and the sex is great.
Yeah.
And Vessel talks a lot about having sex without ever naming that that's what he's doing.
Yeah, he does.
And it's always written so beautifully and so eloquently.
Yeah.
But it does feel like, and he calls it, sundowning, which, whole album, there's all the little themes of that, of someone who is sundowning.
Sure, can you explain what that is?
Sorry, yes. So sundowning is someone who has Alzheimer's, dementia, all that kind of, in that kind of field. As the sun goes down, they get increasingly confused and agitated, and they start not acting like themselves. And so it feels like, to me, in this song, he says, during the day, we are one thing, but then at night, when we're having sex, we are a different thing. And I like the people that we are at night, but I need it during the day.
Right.
And that's what makes him sad.
I think I understand what you're saying. I don't disagree with the symbolism of sundowning. I get that part.
Which, like, honestly, the thought that he took something like dementia and made it romantic. Anyway, go on.
I like, again, and we're going to keep saying this because we're trying to not take the songs out of context until we've had the context of the other songs in place.
Yeah.
But for me, it sounds like he is trying to forget and distance himself.
Right.
He's sundowning himself.
He's trying to sundown.
Exactly.
I get you.
But it's the symbolism of also at nighttime when the sun goes down.
Yeah.
All of these things tie together. I think that he's trying to get away from the situation. So he's saying, this is the last time.
Yeah.
I know it's going to be the last time. So let's just do it tonight. And then as the sundowning happens, I move on.
Yeah, I get you.
That's how I'm interpreting it at the moment. Because things like, so the whites of your eyes, right? Mm-hmm. Is just, I think it's very simple. They turn black in the low light, and I think the point is they turn into a different person when the nighttime comes, right?
Yeah.
That's, I think, works both for the person he's talking about and for the goal he's trying to get, which is to forget this person, move on from this person, because that's right. That's the point of Alzheimer's. Well, that's the point of Alzheimer's.
That's its goal.
That's its goal. You know what I mean? Like, that's what happens. You're forgetful. You sort of move on, and that's what I'm saying. That the double-edged side of this is that it's for both of them. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. So, and you remember everything only until the sun recedes once again.
That's it.
Right.
It gets to nighttime, and all of a sudden, we're now. A relationship might be a too strong a word, but we're now able to tangle endlessly.
Yeah.
And turn divine.
Yeah, correct. I think that's it, because that's really almost all the lyrics. But to me, that's the point. The point is that at daylight, you're dead to me.
Yeah.
Angels are by your side.
Yeah.
Right? Like, or the other side of that, it could be that you're just something fantastic to behold, so you can't really.
Yeah, I get you.
Which
without bringing in other songs from the album.
Yeah. Well, that's it. We're just gonna take it one at a time, right? So
yeah, and that's hence why the night comes down like heaven.
Yeah, and on top of that, I suppose something else to consider, right? As a whole, it's a 3-album thing, right? So a trilogy. So this is the opening of the trilogy, and so this is really, in my opinion, the message.
Yeah, I get you.
This is at least where the journey starts, and the journey starts for us.
Hey.
So yeah, it's quite a good opener in that sense. We get the picture of what's happening. It doesn't need much explanation at the very least, to me.
That's it. This is Vessel. He loves. It's not working out.
Yeah, so
or this is main character.
This is
They
where
love.
yeah, correct. This is where I have a hard time because I am not 100% sure that it's supposed to be Vessel.
I get you.
I don't know if the characters are themselves.
Yeah.
I don't know. You know, I think something I keep tangling with every time I listen to their stuff.
Endlessly. You said tangling.
Oh, I got it.
Yeah.
Oh, I got it.
But you didn't laugh. There we go. Go on.
Sorry, my bad. Something I keep thinking about is that, like, when you look at Sleep Token as, you know, what their background is, right? Like, the purpose of this is supposed to be about bringing people together to worship sleep,
Yes,
right?
I get you.
These are you know, offerings to that situation, right? So my thought is that some of these songs, and I think a lot of them, and then the albums as a whole, are like verses in a Bible.
I get you.
Sort of
I
thing.
Get you.
They're stories that may or may not have actually happened, right? But they translate to lessons learned.
Oh, I get you. You're saying like how the allegory.
Exactly.
Yes, they're allegories for lessons that you're meant to take
Yes.
from the tenets of sleep.
Yes.
I get you.
That's how I've been seeing it as a whole.
Because I understand that a lot of people are able to find sleep in the lyrics, and I feel like I can't do that. I still maintain that the albums are about relationships, like a past relationship, and this is the main character working through those relationships. But I do like the thought that they are allegories, that you're then meant to take this lesson of, you know, if this relationship only exists at night and that's not what you want, then you need to move on.
Change something, yeah.
That's it.
I think it's that, but I think I can see Sleep sometimes talking, and I think I can see Vessel sometimes talking, because there's certain songs that remove you from the story per se.
Yeah, I get you.
And we'll get there, you know, when we get to those songs. But to me, this is a very lore-heavy song, very specific to the story that's coming, and very heavy-handed in that way.
Yes.
Yeah.
I agree. Now, you may not agree with any of this. Maybe you interpret the lyrics differently, and that's kind of the beauty of the
Sleep
band,
Token
I
in
think.
general.
Yeah. The subreddit is full of different people's interpretations and different people's ideas. Some people focus really heavy on the elements. Some people focus really heavy on the lore of sleep. Whatever it is, we'd love to know in the comments, because this is just, like, even we have different interpretations, so I'd love to hear what other people think.
Yes, we do. And, you know, I think it's exactly right. The beauty of the band, and Suzanne's going to hate me for this one, but one of the reasons I like it so much is because it's very Lynchian in that aspect. It's whatever it is that you glean from it, that is what it is, right? So I'd love to hear everybody's interpretation about what they think this song is about, you know. So we're going to do something that's going to cause a lot of fights between me and my wife, and I'm sure all of us and the community and different sections of the community. But because everybody has a different view of Sleep Token, what songs they like, which ones are the ones that they relate to the most, we thought we'd do a ranking system.
So Dave and I kind of sit on the opposite ends of the spectrum of musical taste.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, not always. Some things, like, different bands will cross over.
yes.
I can think of a few, but I think the point here, you know, is that Sleep Token has such a varied style.
Yes.
That they cover a lot of people's tastes.
And that even, the songs that are softer still have heavy elements, and the heavy songs still have softer elements.
Yeah,
so.
correct. So there's a lot to be picked up from there. So what we're gonna do is the three main albums, the three albums from the trilogy. There's 36 songs, if I'm not mistaken, and I'm not including any instrumentals or covers in this, just the main line songs. We're going to have a sheet each, and we're going to update this as we go. It is a fluid system, so as we do each song,
they'll move around.
They may move around, that's right. So let's start with The Night Does Not Belong to God.
Alright, so we can start with you. So we'll make...
Starting with me.
We'll make a Dave sheet.
Nice.
Alright, Dave, where are you ranking The Night Does Not Belong to God? And you have to justify your ranking.
Yeah, I will. Remembering that this is fluid,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
I'm going to put it in 5th place.
Ooh, okay.
I'm going to start in 5th place because...
Does not belong to God.
There's going to be a lot of that, but we'll know what it is. Justifying it by saying that it's not my top song of all time.
Yep.
I know that it's not because I know enough Sleeptoken to know that it's not the top song, but it's not the bottom either, and I expect there to be songs that rank higher than it.
Yep.
On top of the fact that knowing that it's fluid is that it's a safe position that it could be pushed up or down depending on how I feel as we go. So that is where I'm sitting. I'm putting it in a solid position.
Yep.
It gets a top 10 spot at the moment, at the very least, and I feel like that's probably going to change as we go. But right now, 5 is 5. So I'll be able to bring my hand down a little bit.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Now.
You, Sussan.
Me. Now my justification is essentially the same, but I was going to put it at 10. I know it's a top 10 song.
I can move this for you a bit so you don't bump into that again.
Thank you. I know it's a top 10 song.
Yes.
And I know that I like it more than most, but I know that there are some that I definitely like more.
Right.
So I'm going to put it...
At 10.
The night does not belong to God. There we go.
As after all the discussion we've had over the last few days, I felt like it was definitely going to be one of the top 5.
There's no.
Yeah, okay.
But it could move.
It'll move. I know. I understand.
Yeah.
I get it. It's a fluid system. It'll move. Tell us, where you might rank it on this kind of system as well. And I'd love it if you follow along with us as well. We might put a download link or something for this
that's
PDF
actually a really
that you can download.
So you can grab it off.
How can we do that?
We'd put it on a Google Drive, and then just allow them to click the link and download.
Join along with us.
Yeah, that would actually be a lot of fun.
Put your rankings in. Let us know what you think, where you put it, with justification.
Yes.
Yeah, and let's see how it goes.
Wonderful.
Yeah. Right. Until next time. Have fun. How did we used to sign off these things?
I think we just said bye.
Bye.
Bye.